This is one of the worst movies ever made. It's absolute trash. Hello, welcome to Just My Thoughts. I'm your host, Khaleel Ward. On this episode, I'll be talking about House Party. Is it a remake? Is it a retelling? I don't know. The movie's not funny. First off, it's not funny. If you're expecting to have the essence of the original House Party, you're not going to get that. Throw that out the window. This movie, you follow Kevin and Damon. They're club promoters. They were working on promoting this party, and they get kicked out of it, essentially, by the bullies of the group. You know, in the first house party, there was full force, and they were bullying Kid for the most part. They didn't really mess with Play, but, you know who they are. In this, we have, I don't even know their name, but it's three guys, and they're just over the top and corny. That's the word, corny. I'm going to say that a lot about this movie. And I guess Kevin is supposed to be Kid because they talked to him first, but they're really looking for Damon. I don't know. And it's not like the original House Party when Kid and Play were like very different. Like Play was the cool guy and Kid was the super nerd, but he was Play's man, you know? It's not that dynamic. Kevin has a kid and his parents are moving, so he needs to get money. He was expecting to throw this party to get money so he can essentially get his own place. When they get kicked off the party, they have to come up with something else. They are cleaners. And they end up cleaning this mansion. And as they're cleaning, they're like, oh man, we should throw a party here. Ha ha ha, jokey joke. And then one of them stumbles into the room and they realize this is LeBron James' house. And then they're like, oh, we need to throw a party here. Again, doesn't really make any sense at all. So they decide to use LeBron's iPad to invite LeBron's friends to LeBron's house for a party. And somehow it works. Nobody questions anything, right? So they throw this party and it's just a bunch of cameos. There's nothing special about the house party. Like in the original, it was like, yo, Kid, you got to come to the party, but he's grounded. He has to sneak out and get to the party. You know, you had that thing in House Party. In this, they have the DJ, played by DC Young Fly. He's pretty funny, but he's not Martin from House Party. You know, he has his own little quirks and everything like that. There's going to be one cameo that everybody's going to love. I'm not going to spoil it. When that cameo happened, I was like, oh, that's dope. But other than that, the movie's not funny. The characters are not really interesting. They go and veer off another path with Kid Cudi is in this movie. And I'm like, what is going on right now? Why are we here? Why are we doing this? It was just weird. It was basically, oh, LeBron knows a lot of people. Let's throw celebrities in here, sprinkle them in here. Let's throw some LeBron jokes in here. And it was boring. I chuckled once or twice at a couple of jokes. Early on, Damon is with his aunt. Chuckled at that joke. And then there was another one later on. And I'm like, who's this movie for? Why are you doing this movie? It could have been called something else where we actually see the money being counted that Kevin needs to get. We don't really get to see like the number that he needs $10,000, but there's no counter. We don't really see that. We don't like what is Damon getting out of this besides being IG promoter? Like it doesn't work. I was really bored. I figured it was going to be bad, especially after seeing the trailer in, again, January movies. But watching the movie in the theater, I was like, no, absolutely not. I do not recommend this at all. And I'm sure people are going to go see it because they're like, oh, House Party. And you think about the original, like, oh, yeah, but, you know, this one is bigger budget and now we're in a mansion and it's going to be crazy. Absolutely not. I cannot recommend this to anyone. If you've seen the movie, why? But let me know what you thought about it. And what's your favorite House Party? I like the original. You know, that's my joint. But House Party 2 is cool too. We don't talk about House Party 3. But those are just my thoughts. Thank you for watching. Thank you for listening. Deuces.